Hello, family. Angela Cage with Cage Collaborations, LLC. And today I want to talk to you about how to take back your power. And this is a message that I am so excited about delivering. This message and the steps contained within has really helped me throughout my life to be able to take back my power in certain situations. And I actually wore one of my favorite shirts for this message, and it says, Empower the women around you. I really wish it said empower the people around you because I really feel like this message is empowering on taking back your power. And we'll talk about how to do that. Now, we have times in our lives as we live where we shine, and these are the high points where we're clicking on all cylinders and the things in the universe are aligning in our favor. Then we have other times where we fall short. We may have tried our best, but we missed the mark, or we may have slacked off a bit, or we didn't prepare as well as we should have and we failed. But then there are still yet other times where we are just dead wrong. It may be related to our thinking, our actions, our intent, our mindset, or our attitude. We may be incorrect in our thinking or our conduct, or we may be unjust in our intentions. Now, although these are not the times in our lives that we are proud of, it is in these times where we can learn our most valuable lessons. And we take those lessons to become better people. Now, if we have people in our lives, so if you have people in your life that is using your past against you, you have the ability to take back your power. And you do that by standing in your truth and owning your past. So if someone has said something about your past and it's true, own it, accept it. Say, yes, I did that. Or yes, I was that person, but I have grown and changed. I've learned a lot and I have been able to evolve from that person that I was. Now, you do not want to run or hide from your past because it's running and hiding is what causes you to lose your power. When you run and hide, you take the power away from yourself and your past, and the people who think that they can use your past against you, they now have the power over you. So again, don't let that happen. But if it has already happened, if people are already using your past against you, then it's time for you to take your power back now. You can take your power back. You do not have to continue to live being afraid of your past. You stand in your truth. You own whatever it is that is in your past and you take your power back. Now, I remember that there was a time in my life when I was dead wrong. I was out there, my behavior, my attitude, my intentions, they were wrong. I was completely out of pocket. I had done the work to change and move on from that person that I was. But then people were trying to use that time in my life against me. And it was in that moment that I had to take my power back. Now, this happened back when I was in high school, and I was purposefully treating people poorly. Again, I was purposely treating people poorly. Now, that is completely out of alignment with the person that I am and the care and compassion that I have for people today. But back then, I did not love myself, and my behavior was an outward manifestation of my inner feelings. Now, I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. I did not love myself at that time. So my behavior was an outward manifestation of my inner feelings. I walked around with an evil attitude. And if I saw people were delighting in joy, I did my best to stamp it out by being rude and nasty. I remember that there was a time when a group of girls had got on the school bus and they were all giddy and excited about whatever had happened in their friend group the night before. And I did not want them spewing their joy around me. So I told them to shut the F up. And they did. And here I was, little 5 foot nothing me, ordering folks around. And I thought I was commanding respect. But really, I was only garnering fear, and people only complied to avoid a confrontation. So, what I had to do is do my work in order to move and grow from that. And I did that. But what I realized is I was using that rude, negative, nasty attitude as a defense mechanism because I had been bullied before. And I thought that that is what I needed to do, develop that hard exterior, which was really a facade, in order to protect the hurt person that I was. I had a very fragile self image and it was crumbling under the weight of being bullied. And it was even more so compounded by the fact that I was not standing up for myself. I wasn't speaking up for myself. So I already felt bad about myself. And then when I thought about me allowing someone else to bully me and not saying anything about it, I felt even worse. I felt worthless and I felt like I had no value. So I continued to have that negative attitude as my way of keeping the world at bay. Again, I thought I had to protect myself. So I actually took that to the extreme. So instead of me just clapping back at the people who came for me, I was clapping first. My mindset was I need to get everybody before anybody can get me. And that did not serve me very well. And I was in this season of my life of being negative and being rude to people for about a year. Now, I'm telling you all of this not to make excuses for the way that I was, because trust me when I tell you, baby, I was dead wrong. I was dead wrong. But I'm telling you the reason why I ended up getting to that point, because I want y'all to know what got me there, what led me up to that point. The being bullied, the not speaking up for myself, the feeling worthless, and creating that fake facade to keep the world at arm's length and to try to protect myself. But I finally snapped out of that season of being rude to everybody that I came in contact with when my family constantly was talking to me about my bad attitude, my nasty attitude. And they kept reminding me, this is not the person who you are. This is not the real you. So I started to do my work to grow and change. I started to evolve. And as I was doing that work, as I was changing myself and changing the thoughts about myself and healing the hurt on the inside and discovering myself and beginning to love myself, I began to re engage with the people that I had done wrong. I apologized and I wanted to make amends for my previous behavior. Now, some people threw it up in my face and used it against me. When I tried to make things right with them, they said, you're still just that same old mean BIT, and y'all know the rest, that you were back then. And I said to them, yes, I was a mean bee back then, but I've done the work. I've grown and changed, and I've learned the lessons that help me to be better. And I must say, one of the greatest lessons that I've learned from doing the work and thinking about the person that I was is I learned to stand up for myself. I found my voice and I found the courage to speak up whenever someone tried to bully me. So when the people threw the past in my face, I stood in my truth. I owned that, yes, I was mean, but I've grown and I've changed and I've become a better person. So I didn't have to run and hide or be embarrassed or ashamed that I was that person. And no, I'm not proud of it, not proud of it at all. But I can admit that that is a part of my past. That's a part of my story. And my past has contributed to the person that I am today. So I honor that. I honor that past. And here is the thing, if people are holding your past against you, you can take your power back. If people talk about what happened in your past, whatever it is, they might say that you were mean as hell. You say, yes, I was. They might say, you're an addict or you were an addict. And you can say, yes, I was. They might say, you are a hoe. And you can say, yes, I was. Or they might say, you're a womanizer. And you can say, yes, I was. But then you also inform them that you did your work, you've grown and you've changed, and you are now someone who is different and better. So I encourage you to do what you need to do to take your power back. And that is owning your past, owning it, all of it. And if it is you yourself that is holding your past against you, then I empower you to change that what you think about your past by changing your way of thinking. Use positive self-talk to speak to the negative, and you can change those thoughts into something that is constructive and productive and something that serves you. You do not need to be held in the grips of your past. You can own it and you can move on from it. And if it's not your past that is got a grip on you, but it's your current present day situation, it's the current behavior that you're engaging in that you're not proud of, then you can take back your power now. You just do the work to stop the behavior and then use that positive self talk to forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself, then you can take your power back and own whatever it was that's in your past. And if you find that it's your past or your present that has, its grips on you, it has you hostage, you can do what you need to do to get released from that chokehold. And what that is seeking help from a behavioral health professional, a counselor, a therapist, someone who is licensed and equipped to help you on your healing journey. And what I want you to know is that seeking help is also a part of you taking back your power. And with you taking back your power, standing in your truth, owning your past, that is an exercise in self love and self acceptance. So, whenever people try to throw your past in your face, hold your past against you, remember you're not going to run. You're going to own it. And you're going to own all of it, the good, the great, and every single area of opportunity. Because what you will be able to say is that, yes, I was that person who did X, Y, and Z. And yes, I did that thing. And you'll speak it, whatever that thing is. You can say, yes, I did that, but I have done my work to grow and change. And if, again, you are the person that's holding yourself hostage, then you're going to do your own work. You're going to use that positive self talk. You're going to look yourself in the mirror and tell the amazing person that's looking back at you that, yes, I did all of this. Yes, I was the person who engaged in all of these behaviors, but I've grown, I've changed, and I've taken the lessons to become a better person. And as you stand in your truth and you own everything that it is from your past that made you the person that you are today, in doing that, you honor your past and you can celebrate the progress that you've made because you utilize the lessons that you've learned to make yourself better. And then you continue to evolve. So again, this message was about taking your power back. So please do whatever you need to do to take your power back, because in taking back your power, you secure your own sanity. So if anything in this message has been beneficial for you, I want to know about it. Please let me know. Cage Collaborations LLC now has a phone number that you guys can reach me, 614-721-1512. You can reach me on any of the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Cage Collaborations LLC. You can reach me via email, cagecollaborations@gmail.com. But connect with me. Let me know that these messages are helping you. I would really love to know about that. And if they are helping you, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and share with a friend. And you all know that I want you all to win. And in winning, you're taking your power back. I love you all always. Make it a great day.